Now we go with the Double Jeopardy round. Player 3 is selected first.
Categories for the Double
I have
Jeopardy
Reed at
round
8,600.
Literary Great Escapes, Broadway Debuts, Statues, Biology, Brit Speak, and What Doesn't Belong. All right, let's get back into this.
Broadway
Player
debuts
3
for 4.
he made his debut as Katharine Hepburn's grandson in A Matter of Gravity, before flying high as Superman. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is Christopher Reeve?
Yeah!
All right, let's get back
Broadway
into
debuts
this.
for
Player
8.
1. In 1995, Jolie Fisher made her Broadway debut as Rizzo in this musical, It's the Word.
What is Grease?
Let's hear it, Player 1.
Yeah!
Broadway debuts for 1,200.
In 1999, Susan Lucci took aim at Broadway and made her debut as the title gal in this musical. It's Player 2.
What is Annie Get
Yes,
Your Gun?
and
Yep.
you're back into some money. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 2, you make the next selection as we go. He made his debut starring opposite Natasha Richardson in Anna Christie. They were married soon after. Let's hear it, Player 3.
Liam Neeson?
And you're right,
Yep.
on the plus
Player
side
3's out of
again.
a hole now.
Player 3, where do we start? In this 1852 work, Eliza makes a harrowing escape across a frozen river from a slave trader named Hallie. Player 1,
What is Uncle Tom's Cabin? Broadway debuts 2,000.
all right, let's get back into this. In 2006, in her first big project since giving birth to twins, she starred on Broadway in 3 Days of Rain. It's Player 2.
Julia Roberts?
Right.
Yep.
Player 2, you're in command of the board as we continue, right? By clinging to the belly of a ram, this mythological figure escaped from the cave of the Cyclops. Okay, Player 3.
Who is Odysseus?
Good.
Yes.
Okay, let's get back into this. Player 3, you make the next selection as we
Answer? One of the 2 daily doubles.
answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles.
2,000.
Player 3, you're in last place. So let's see if you can
500.
decide on your wager, Player 3. Here is your daily double clue. Henri Charrière recounted his numerous escape attempts from French prisons in South America in this work.
The Count of Monte Cristo.
That's not it.
That is not right.
Here's what we were looking for. Papillon.
Papillon.
Please pick again, Player 3. In The Deerslayer, this character escapes from the Hurons when Chingachgook helps to free him. It's Player 3.
Who is Injun Joe? That's not right.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a
Player
correct
3's
response?
back in the hole.
Yes, Player 1.
Who is Natty Bumpo? That's what we needed. Let's finish off that category.
A lot of clue. Pangloss keeps his incorrigible optimism intact when he escapes an incompetent hangman's noose in this satire. Here's the response we were looking for. Candide. Player 1, back
Let's
to you.
speak for 400.
Nigel likes his eggs with rashers, also known as this. Player 1,
What is bacon?
correct.
Brit speak for 800.
We return. It's the British word for a merry-go-round or a traffic circle. Okay, Player 1,
What is a roundabout?
that's it.
Brit speak for 1,200.
You get an all-male school wouldn't have an alumni reunion, but a gathering of these, part of the network of them. It's player 2.
Or old boys.
That's it. Player 2, you start. It can mean having a healthy rosy color or be a British intensifier like bloody. The correct response is ruddy.
Ruddy.
Select
Okay.
again.
Britspeak 2000.
Perspex is a British name for this trademarked acrylic plastic. Let's hear it, player 2.
Lucite.
That's correct. You get to pick again, player 2.
Statues for 400.
The sower atop Nebraska's state capitol in this city is tossing seeds to the Great Plains 400 feet below. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is Omaha? No.
Any other takers?
I'm starting to point my cursor toward Lincoln,
Yes, player 2. Good.
and I should have stuck with it.
Player 2, back to you. Blue Earth, Minnesota has a definitely giant 55-foot statue of this pea pusher. Player 1,
Who's the Jolly Green Giant? There we go. Statues for 1200.
player 1. Sam Houston stands 67 feet tall along Interstate 45 in this state.
What is Texas?
Player 1, that's correct.
Statues for 1600.
Please, let's take it over to Jimmy.
A statue of this discoverer of Florida stands near the street named for him in St. Augustine.
Okay, player 1,
It's Ponce de Leon.
that's right. Way to go.
Let's finish the category.
Player 1. In 2003, a statue of this man was pulled down just a year after it had gone up to mark his 65th birthday. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is Saddam Hussein?
Yes. We return to you,
What
player
doesn't
1.
belong for 400?
Woodwinds, French horn, bassoon, oboe. Player 2.
The French horn?
Player 2, you're in command of the board as we continue, right? Balkan countries, Albania, Latvia, Croatia. Here's the correct response. Latvia.
When it doesn't belong, there's Latvia.
Player 2, choose again.
What doesn't belong, 1200?
U.S. Veeps, Charles Curtis, Charles Wellman, Charles Dawes. It's player 2.
Who's Wellman?
You
Yep.
correct. Select again.
What doesn't belong, 16?
The Bible, Moabites, Luddites, Ephraimites. Here's the correct response. Luddites.
Luddites. Okay.
Player 2. Pick again.
Answer, the other daily double.
Answer. The other daily double.
Just any or all
You're
the
excited
8200.
right now. Please enter your weight.
2200. Okay.
And the daily double clue. British Prime Ministers. Palmerston, Chambers, Gladstone.
Chambers?
Good.
That's right.
You get to pick again, player 2. In humans, this sex chromosome is present only in males. It's player 1.
What is the Y chromosome?
That's it.
Biology 800.
Player 1. Gustatory receptors are special cells that give you your sense of this. Player 3?
The smell?
No, that's not right. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here is what we wanted. Taste.
Sense of taste. Alright.
Player 1. In plants, they're reproductive structures. In humans, light-sensitive structures along with the rods. We're talking about the cones.
The cones. 1600.
Player 1. The hypothalamus at the base of the brain controls the release of hormones by this master gland. It's player 2.
Pituitary?
Right
Yep.
you are. And the last clue for $2,000. One of the subdivisions of biology is this science dealing with the naming and classification of organisms. Here's the correct response. Taxonomy.
Taxonomy. Well, that's it for the double Jeopardy
Sorry,
round.
player 3. Your score is not on the positive side.
Player
so
3 won't be
not
participating
enjoying
with us in
the
Final Jeopardy.
This is the Final Jeopardy category.
And our Final Jeopardy category is U.S. presidents. Player 2 has 12,000 and I have 18,600. Let's see, I'm going to go for 5401.
This is a good category. Here's the clue for you. He's the only U.S. president who never lived in the District of Columbia.
I'll say who is George Washington.
Did you come up with the correct response?
Player 2 said George Washington.
How much do you
And that's
have
right.
total with that correct response?
6605, bringing him to
What did you put as
18,605.
your response?
And I also said George Washington.
With that correct response,
So
you will gain
5401, bringing me up to 24,001, and I win the game.
You are our new champion. Thanks for playing. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you for the next segment.